Enlist and earn up to a $50,000 bonus. A great start to an amazing career. Get started now at GoArmy.com/bonus.
A Whopper for her, for him, and everybody? With creamy avocado spread, crispy bacon, seasoned tortilla strips, and spicy sauce, the Southwest Bacon Whopper makes any moment Whopper-worthy. The Southwest Bacon Whopper, only at Burger King.
I'll see you later, all right? That is so cool.
Tomorrow might be hard to see, but tomorrow is right in front of us. And we're always looking towards it. Investing another $4 billion in renewable energy and low-carbon solutions through 2025. And lowering emissions by modernizing our infrastructure, bridging to a sustainable energy future.
Go to the dentist? I'd rather hug a cactus.
Going to the dentist used to be rough. We created tents so you actually look forward to it. Beautiful soothing studios, easy online booking, and we take insurance. Book now at hello10.com.
Pay a 1% listing fee and save thousands when you buy and sell with Redfin.
Warning, objects on screen even more refreshing than they appear. Mountain Dew Spark.
Ritz invites you to add this recipe to your mix. Then taste test with your neighbor. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
This time of year, the days last longer. And so do our kids. But she doesn't just keep up with them. She finds a way to make them feel special.
You're always there for them, and we're always here for you. Food Lion.
Steak obsessed? Ditto. Fresh Direct. The obsession is real.
Good morning, Fairfax!
We're big kids now.
Last night was the best collab of all time.
Your homeboy his phone? Oh, yeah.
Booyah.
There's not enough room for the both of us.
Truman is mine.
She is a psycho robot. It's about to get crazy! Weston's dead! I just hope he's up there in principal heaven, just balls deep in angels.
Fairfax. Watch now, only on Prime Video.
Everything is Fine is a new webcomic series on Webtoon. This series is not for the faint of heart. It may look all cute and adorable at first, especially the big cat masks that everybody's wearing, but you'll soon see that not everyone is actually fine. Our story takes place in an average home in an average neighborhood. Maggie is an average woman married to an average man named Sam. However, something seems to be missing. Well, despite everyone covering their actual faces with huge kitty masks, the entire population, from what it seems, lives in a sort of government-controlled utopia. But it's not exactly paradise. As we get to know the town through Maggie's perspective, we realize that people are expected to suppress most of their emotions and act happy most of the time. There's CCTV cameras in every store and street corner, like they're everywhere. So we already know that everyone is being watched. And as we get to know Maggie, we see that she's sort of struggling with her emotions and possibly even suffering from PTSD or something from her past. But things take a turn when she bumps into one of her neighbors at the grocery store named Charlie. Now you can tell something's a little bit different about Charlie because he doesn't exactly act like everyone else. Everyone else is always happy-go-lucky and acts as if, well, everything's fine. But Charlie just says hey or hi most of the time and isn't one for small talk. He seems a bit more grounded than the other characters, which is something not only we pick up on, but Maggie as well. On our way home, we meet two of their other neighbors, Bob and Linda. These two are literally the epitome of what people in their town are like, or I guess forced to be like. So they end up inviting Maggie, Sam, and Charlie over for dinner, and it's probably one of the most fake dinners I've ever not actually attended. Fake smiles and laughs all around. We do see something interesting, however, and that's that their masks literally open up where their mouths are so they can eat, and they put their food in that way. Guys, everything is not fine. Plus, during dinner, Maggie sneaks away to use the restroom and bumps into Charlie, and this is where he asks her if she wants to come over to his place to see his train collection. Yeah, so he likes trains apparently, probably one of the least surprising things so far. But does he actually have a train collection? Well, no. It's actually code for something else. And how do we know this? Well, back at the store, we can see that Charlie was buying foil, probably like aluminum foil or something. And his train collection he wants to show us is in the basement. And on top of that, before showing Maggie his train collection or whatever in the basement, he explicitly tells her not to freak out and to just act normal. And she's just like, okay. So I think Charlie is definitely using tinfoil to build an underground bunker in his basement to shield himself from the government spying on him or something like that. That's just my theory. I guess I'll have to keep reading, and if you want to, you will too. But will Maggie be able to help? And more importantly, will they be able to break free from all of this madness? I found myself binging this series. It had me hooked from episode 1, and I constantly found myself wanting to read more and more, trying to figure out what is with this crazy world that these people are stuck in. I can't wait how things will turn out and what's to come for our characters. And if you guys want to check out Everything Is Fine, click the link down below. It updates every Monday, only on Webtoon.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Thor: Love and Thunder is the #1 movie in the world.
Yes! Exciting.
You've got big goals? We've got new ways to reach them. New ways to make that cheddar, bacon, cabbage.
Cabbage?
Get started today with DoorDash, the top platform with the most opportunities and the best tools to help you reach your goals. Sign up at DoorDash.com/goals.
Another rock and roll weekend.
Burgers, better with Pepsi.
Oh, awfully nice, darling.
I'm ready. Are you? Who wants to step up? Anyone?
Locked and loaded. Hit the jets. We're dropping hot. Heads up. Dropping the pain.
Shield up. Throwing some cover for my brothers.
On your feet. Lifeline's got your back.
This is Dukes the Clock. You gotta admit, that was pretty good, right?
A new Chevy is the smart way to hit the open road. Go a little farther this summer in a new Chevy. Find new get up and go, find new roads. Chevrolet.
With Smoothie King's original Angel Food and new Angel Food Slim without added sugar, you don't have to choose between great taste and feeling great this summer. You just have to choose which one is best for you. Order one of our Angel Food smoothies today. Smoothie King, rule the day.
discovered the 8 immortal kings of Samaria lived a total of 241,200 years. I've discovered through my research that these type of stories have an element of truth to them. Immortality is not only a possibility, but a reality. Could these people still exist in secret? Could they be watching? Is there are numerous meanings to the various logos, names, and colors we use. One of the Hermetic principles is that the all is mind, the universe is mental. According to esoteric teachings, survivors of lost ancient civilizations seeded us through the mystery schools. Nearly all our great cosmological myths forming the foundation of the various sacred books of the world are based upon the Atlantean mystery traditions. Never dismiss a story because it is well known that such tales always have an element of truth to them.
You know, my wife's like, what'd you do? After, 6 months of doing this, she's seeing all the changes that are happening. And she says, I want to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm waiting
man.
for it.
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio. This sounds kind of backwards, right? Well, believe me, it's actually true. Stop spending hours on the elliptical to get into shape.
Hollywood's elite actors can get ripped while adding 12, 15, even 20 pounds of muscle in just a few weeks because they follow a long forgotten and suppressed by the fitness industry secret that was used for generations of bodybuilders and athletes before steroids were even invented.
I don't even weigh 210 pounds. You've lost me. That's insane.
My total journey is 210.1.
So you lost
53 pounds in 90 days.
Holy cow.
I dropped down to 151 with 7.8% body fat.
Man, you got shredded.
I dropped another 30 pounds. I started at 40% body fat, and now I'm down to 13.9% body fat. And
Dang.
I have abs for the first time in my life. I'll be at the gym. I'm squatting more than the guys next to me. So
That's, excuse my language, awesome.
Here's a terrible way to lose weight and get in shape. Give up all the foods you actually like to eat and instead force yourself to eat nothing but chicken and broccoli and rice. Giving up all the foods that you actually like is a recipe for disaster because it's gonna leave you craving junk 24/7.
I don't do an hour of cardio. I have never done an hour of cardio in the past 5-10 years, and I stay sub 10% body fat year round. Well, you could say, well, I have a couple injuries and I can't lift heavy. You don't have to lift heavy to get in shape. You could say, well, I can't stick to a diet because I'm always hungry all the time. You can follow diets where you're not hungry and you're eating your favorite foods.
This is out of hand. I jiggle when I walk. I don't feel good. I can't play with my kids because I get winded too quickly. And then I was flipping through Facebook and I saw your ad on there, man. And I clicked on it and I watched the videos and then I took the quiz and I thought, you know what? This is it. I think I'm just gonna do it.
With all those failed past attempts to try dealing with the fat around your belly, do you really think that this time is gonna be any different? I mean, how long are you gonna keep trying on your own? So let me help you. There is a simple way to completely transform your physique in as little as 12 weeks, like say Hugh Jackman did for the Wolverine movie. But to transform himself into the superhero, Jackman followed some of the secrets that I'll reveal to you. Chris Pratt went from the chubby, lovable Andy on Parks and Rec to the cover of Men's Fitness sporting a killer set of abs. What's their secret? They ruthlessly cut through the fluff. Their next film role is starting in just a few weeks, so they can't waste time on the wrong program.
I love watching my body turn into a Ferrari, basically. It was
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Is fruit bad for your diet? You should know that the advice to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables is gravely flawed. Is fructose good for you? That answer is unfortunately complicated. There's no doubt that fruits offer a slew of health benefits, but the fructose complicates the issue for most people, especially women. Well, guess what? These same rules apply to a lot of vegetables as well. And I know it's enough to make your head spin. How can you possibly know which fruits to eat, how often, and how much? The truth is, when people say that they're gonna get in shape, they do two things. One, they start eating less because the only way to lose weight is to burn off more calories than you consume. That's just science. And two, they start doing more cardio, jogging, riding the bike, doing the elliptical, because they want to increase how many calories they're burning to lose weight faster. When you do this, you're actually hurting yourself. But if you're interested in hearing why these two very common things never actually work, click the link on this video and take my body type quiz. When you click it, it'll take you to a quick 30-second quiz where you'll answer just 6 easy questions. And after answering those 6 questions, we don't need your email or any information from you, but it will take you to a video where I explain why these things don't work and the 3 most important things to do in order to get into better shape than you were in during your 20s. So click that link and I'll see you in a second.
Llegó ViX, nuestro streaming donde puedes disfrutar de entretenimiento sin límites, siempre gratis y en español. Busca ViX en tu tienda de aplicaciones, descarga y listo. Con más de 100 canales, disfruta de los mejores programas todo el día. Tenemos todas tus novelas favoritas, películas de Hollywood, series, programas para los peques, noticias, deportes y mucho más. Explora también la sección On Demand con lo mejor del cine y TV para ver dónde sea y cómo sea. Existe una sección 100% dedicada para los amantes del fútbol, con partidos clásicos y en vivo de tus equipos favoritos. Y para que te mantengas informado de lo que pasa en tu país y en el mundo, te ofrecemos noticias las 24 horas. Descarga ViX en tu dispositivo favorito. El nuevo hogar de las historias latinas.
Enlist and earn up to a $50,000 bonus. A great start to an amazing career. Get started now at GoArmy.com/bonus.
Peacock is streaming all of your favorites anytime. Something good is always on.
Gosh, I don't know what to say.
Peacock has so much to love.
This is everything I've been waiting for.
Streaming now.
Two bachelorettes, 2 chances at happily ever after. I can't believe that this is my life right now.
Gabby and I will finally get our happy ending.
This is just perfect.
What happened?
He's unhinged.
Someone make it hurt.
I don't want to do this anymore. It sucks. It has to be so much hurt and pain.
It's time for you to go now.
Celebrate today.
You always wanted to see the stars.
Star Trek Prodigy, Fridays at 8 on Nickelodeon, and now streaming on Paramount Plus.
My name is Paige, I'm 26, and I suffered from depression. For somebody who's been depressed since early preteen years, it feels awesome to finally kind of be like, is this who I'm supposed to be all this time? Before TMS, I did not get in the floor and play with them. Didn't take them to the park because it made me so anxious. After TMS, it's like, well, yeah, let's go to the park. Yeah, let's go to the mall. Yeah, honey, let's go play. TMS literally saved my family life, and it works. What I love about TMS was that it wasn't another medication. That was fantastic. I was so tired of taking more medications. I feel like 2 different people. Thanks to TMS therapy, I can be the mom I always wanted to be.
The gang leader, formerly known as A-Train, continues to maintain his innocence despite insurmountable evidence against him.
This man may be a lot of things, but I'm telling you, he's not a liar.
Better be right about this, Monty. I just need to ask you one question. Did you rob that convenience store and kill that little girl and that cashier?
So you are ready to die.
I should be out there.
You are right where you need to be to hear from God. Don't allow your past to defeat you. See, out there was a distraction from being a father to your son. Aaron, he's selling drugs, just like his father used to.
All we do is sell a little weed. Right?
Boy, you know you hear me talking to you.
Yeah, Mom. I got you a little something. I think this is the piece of evidence we've needed. Let's go get him out of there.
I've never even heard my father speak.
I've never seen you here before.
My grandma works here. It looked like I may have a good reason to come back a little bit more often.
If I get out, we'll have a place to come to.
Off of your life today. Everything has a seed. And if you plant trouble, trouble's what you're gonna get back.
Now, if you don't have that money by tomorrow,
He wants to be a father to his son.
Time to feed Winston. Winston, come get your breakfast, boy.
Come here, lazy boy. Come get your food.
Oh, hey, Charlie.
Would you like to come over for dinner tomorrow?
Okay.
Woohoo!
It's gonna be a full house, eh?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you heard that right. It's going to be a crazy one.
Hello? I'm sorry. Your trash smelled like it was poisoned.
Darling, I think Winston wants to go out.
I'm so hungry.
Come here, lazy boy. I'll carry you out.
Oh my god, a dog? And it's not poisoned? I know what this must mean. Thank you so much.
Almost ready, dear?
Sure am. Just watching this beautiful sunset.
Are we sticking to the plan?
Oh, sure. Nothing's changed on my end.
Oh, perfect.
Maggie, before we go down my basement, I need you to trust me and not freak out, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi there. Charlie, right?
Hello, officer. Yes, that's me.
May I come in?
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They roamed the hood and challenged authority. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. We have to get them off the streets, they said. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
Awesome. I am also so excited to be here. I have so enjoyed so many of these webinar series, and I feel humbled and privileged to be invited to hang out with you guys tonight. And I just want to compliment each of you that have taken time out of your lives to start the year off by joining this webinar and by focusing on the things that matter most. One of the things that I've definitely learned in my time in relationship education is that relationships truly are what matters most. And I think you know that as well, or else you probably wouldn't be here. But evidence of that is all around us. You know people, as I do, that seem to have everything or could have anything they want, but if they have unhealthy relationships, they aren't really happy. And the opposite of that is also true. We see examples of that all around us, of people that really don't have a lot of access to some of the things that would make life convenient. We see this especially sometimes in third world countries. But if people have healthy relationships, then they're still happy. It really is the thing that matters most. And so just compliment to you for taking time out of your lives and your schedules to prioritize your marriage relationships, because it is the thing that matters very most. So with that, we have this poll up, just a fun question to see where you've been at in the last month, some of the things you've been working on, looking at, taking advantage of in your marriage. So if you haven't had a chance to answer the poll question, it's just one question. You can select any answers that apply to you. And we'll let Camilla share those results and kind of see where we're at as a group. I can't see the results. Camilla, did you share them? There we go. Perfect. Okay, this is really cool. So if you look at the results, you should all be able to see them. And it's telling us that almost all of us here, looking at 88% of us, took time in the last month with just the two of you, which I think is pretty incredible, because with all the things that were happening in the last month, sometimes it was easy to put the marriage relationship kind of on the back burner when you were doing so many holiday things and family things. To take time to connect just the two of you sometimes is difficult. And so the fact that this group did such a good job at that, I think is really impressive. And I was interested in the last question. I am a major traditionalist. Like, once you start a tradition, you do it for life. So I love the idea of creating new traditions together. If you do something together that's like, hey,